Awesome. So I'm hoping you guys are having a great day. For those of you in Southern California, we know it's a little wet out there, so be safe if you're driving right now. Make sure you pay attention to the road. Just got some updates for you guys tonight, some things that I want to remind you. I'm going to go ahead and put us all on mute. Awesome. And get you guys some updates, things to consider, things to remind you. And then we're going to do a training at the end that I think will help some of you guys. And I do have a bomb to drop. Who's excited about the update that I'm going to share with you guys tonight that will take your business to the next level? Who's ready to take the next level? Let's see you raise your hand on the little deal here. All right, couple people. All right, I see a bunch of people raising their hand. Elise, awesome. SCY, I'm not sure who that is. Neil, Kayla. All right, let's see. I see some more people. Carlos, Jackie. Okay, people are messaging in. Evelyn, awesome, awesome, awesome. Tanya, awesome. All right, guys. Alba as well. So here we go. Let's get into the information, guys. And first off, what an incredible week. I want to tell you guys, you guys showed me some mad love today on the group about hitting Emerald. And but honestly, guys, I could care less about that. I'm more focused on getting you guys in a position to win than anything else. I have a mission to try to help as many families as possible, and that starts with creating success stories for you guys, right? So really what it comes down to for me is I want to create a gold factory. That's all we need to do, guys. If we continue to create a gold factory, churn out golds every single week, gold, 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 guys, it will start an absolute wildfire. And so thank you guys for the kind words. Love you guys so much. I believe that every single one of you guys were brought to this particular company and this particular project for a reason. And I believe that you guys are going to make your mark on this company because we have something really, really special with this team. And we're going to continue to grow because, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, we've got an event tomorrow. And I believe that probably by the end of Friday, which today's Wednesday, probably by Friday, this team will double in size. And just like that. Simply because of what's about to happen tomorrow. And so it's, again, important that we continue to understand our processes, okay? So with that, number one, why are we having our team calls on Tuesday nights, okay? Seems like a weird night, right? Well, our week ends on Monday night, okay? So we get paid on a cycle from Tuesday to Monday, right? So pretty much every Monday, I'm running to the very end to try to get people closed up. Like, for instance, I was sharing with somebody last night. I told them, you better not fall asleep because on Monday nights, I stay awake till 1, 2 in the morning getting people to gold. I remember Nicole, I think Nicole Rojas, maybe she's on. Her and I stood up almost till 1 in the morning trying to get her position sealed for gold because it's that important to me. So Monday nights, we're not going to do team calls, none of that stuff. We'll do them on Tuesdays. Yes, she said yes. We'll do them on Tuesdays so that we have like a reset as we're coming into the next day. So that's why we do it on Tuesdays. So again, just some things to update. Tomorrow, guys, we have a huge event in Ontario. It's at the DoubleTree. What I need to know from you guys, okay, a couple things. Number one is we know that it's the facts. The hard fact is that 50% of your RSVPs will cancel. So if you say, like, Mario, I've got 10 people who are coming, expect 5. If you have 5 people that are coming, expect 2, right? If you have 2 people coming, expect 1. So with that being said, before we're done the end of the night, please send me a message individually and let me know what your RSVP number is. Not what we think will show. Tell me how many people have said it because then I'll just cut it in half because I need to make sure that we have enough room. In the room, the one we have has 75 people. That's the max. It's standing room only. And I'm not opposed to having a room standing room only because what it does is it creates an incredible appearance. But at the same time, we also do need to make sure that we just have enough room for everybody. So I might have to bump the room up. So please, 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 leaders, let your team know as well because there's a lot of people that aren't on the call tonight. Ask them to send me their RSVP list. The event for us, people that are in the company, it's $10, okay? And please try to bring 10s or 5s because everybody gives me a 20. I'm going to run out of change. So it's $10 for us and it's free for your guests, okay? So make sure you let people know that. And then here's the cool part. I just found this out. for those of you guys on the team and your new business partners that join, we're going to head down afterwards to one of the area, probably go to like, there's a BJ's right there next to the Ontario Mills Mall afterwards, and we're going to eat, we're going to break bread. And here's what I know, guys, the meeting after the meeting is usually where people who are on the fence decide to get started. I can't tell you how many times we would have a meeting, the whole group would go over to like a BJ's or a TGI Fridays. Everybody's just kind of fellowshipping, talking, breaking bread, getting to know one another. And then at that point, that's where your guests get to talk to me, get to talk to Ricky, talk to Francoise on a different level. And that's where by the end of those meetings, we're like, hey guys, so-and-so decided to join after all. And they're like, you know what? That's right. You know, Jesus said business attire. No, what you want to do is do like business casual. Okay. So you don't have to wear suits, but guys, if you do, wear some nice jeans and coats, that's cool. Ladies, you know, just dress it up. Obviously, we know it's going to be raining tomorrow, so no, not business attire, but business casual is fine. You know, just come looking ready to go, looking like you're ready, like you're wanting to make $1 million bucks. So afterwards, we are going to go to a team gathering and just eat, bring some of your guests, bring some of your new people, and bond and break bread and create community. Now on Thursday, okay, Ricky and Francoise are going to be here until Friday. So on Thursday, what we're going to do is we're going to set up shop right there at the DoubleTree. They have a really nice area there, and we're going to just be there available for you to bring people. So people who just got started, they're going to want to bring people and put them in front of them. This is old school network marketing. We're going to be sitting there at the DoubleTree, first come, first serve. And here's what happens, guys. When we set up, we'll probably set up like 30-minute blocks where all day long you can come in people. It's like, man, somebody shows up, somebody's leaving. Somebody shows up, somebody's leaving. It's just like, man, oh, what are they doing? Oh, they just got started too. It just creates this kind of like a turnaround. And it's really, really cool for momentum. It's one of those things that just sparks, okay? So we're going to be there all day Thursday. You can get people in front of Ricky, Francoise, myself for launching, to help them make calls, to answer questions. But most importantly, we want to get more prospects in the system that day, okay? So that said, here's how those of us that are on the team right now should be treating this. You should be getting as many people as possible to the event tomorrow night. And then what happens is we're going to have a ton of people join. Now, those people, some of them will join and go to Vegas, okay? Some of them won't. They're going to say, oh, I just spent $1,700 to join the team, and, you know, I'm not sure if I can go to Vegas. That's okay. What it's going to do is it's going to create this massive boom. And so what we do is we take that boom into Vegas. And when you guys come out of Vegas, you're going to be what we call bulletproof. You're going to be able to have this vision and this mindset right now where you're impenetrable. Like nobody's going to be able to say anything to you where you're not going to be able to just go forward and keep moving forward and make your dreams come true. So Vegas is an awesome deal. Ricky and Francoise also put out a link. We're all going to get t-shirts. They say Relentless on them, and they have UCrew Nation. My goal is by the next event to maybe we have our own UCrew Movement shirts. But right now we're still repping the nation. And so make sure that you guys, if I already done so, I'm going to write a note here to put the link in our group, because I know it was in the others, so you guys can order shirts. They even have some long sleeves. They have, I think they have tank tops. I'm not sure, V-necks, whatnot. So definitely get that. And on Saturday night, that's when you wear that, and we're going to have like a roundup in the evening. So Friday and Saturday are the events, and also Sunday, but Saturday night, we usually have like a roundup. Everybody gets together, a couple people speak, some of the leaders talk, and then as a team, everybody in the UCrew Nation is going to go and just hang out, have fun, and do Vegas. So it's going to be a good time, okay? Now, finally, a couple things. People have been asking me a lot about specifics with CBD, and you're also getting asked questions about the specifics surrounding our CBD. So this is what we know. Number one is that it's liposomal. Okay, and Tracy Gibbs, who's our actual scientist and chemist with the company, gave us permission, the field, to be able to go out there, okay, and share that we have the world's best liposomal CBD based on the science and the technology on the patent here with the U.S. government. That's a big thing. The second thing is that we know is that it's full spectrum, and that it also is 0% 100. Hold on one sec. I think it's downstairs. Maybe on the door. Sorry. 100% certified and guaranteed, 100%, there's no THC in it. C-Steph came in and just messed me all up, okay? Tracy Gibbs is his name, okay? So he's given us the ability to say that we actually have the world's best liposomal CBD based on the science and the technology on our patent, and it's certified and guaranteed to have 0% THC. That's what I was trying to say, okay? So the reason why, okay, they're holding everything else very close to the chest is because, guys, who are we working with? We're working with Mr. Dallin Larson, who is as close to network marketing royalty as there comes, and whatever he does, they go out there and they, hold on. No, it's full spectrum, and it does not have THC. So whatever he does, okay, is emulated, and people will try to copy it. So they're holding that close to the chest. And honestly, guys, if you just tell people straight up, like, look, they're not releasing that information. Even when it comes out and we do see the information on the box and what's in it, I guarantee you they're still not going to tell anybody where they're getting it from, where their farm is, where their manufacturers, where all. It's just not going to happen. It's too much of a competitive industry. Okay, so CBD. We'll know on the 25th, and we'll be able to go out there and do some damage. Again, system. I'm going to post another link so that you guys remember. Guys, please stop sending me individual texts by myself saying, are you available? Remember, schedule the appointment first. Then send the message to me, Ricky, and Francoise in your upline and say who's available. Because here's the deal, guys. If I'm gonna call, I turn my phone down. If I'm just taking some time with the kids, you're gonna end up getting caught all by yourself, and you're gonna have a prospect ready to go, and you're gonna be like, man, nobody was here to support me. Okay, so please don't send me a message all by myself. Send it to the group. Okay. So we already talked about RSVPs for tomorrow. So who's ready for the update? Right? You guys ready for the update? Okay, so remember I shared with you that when we start the company, okay, when somebody joins our team, first thing we do is we go talk to their warm market. We talk to their 5, 10 best friends, people that they know that are entrepreneurial, people that they know that are pioneering in spirit, people that they know that are just, they're hungry, they're looking for something different. We get them on the connect calls. Now, as you continue, that part will never stop. But what we're going to do is we're going to supplement, okay, our warm market recruiting for those of you that want to do this, okay? My business partner, Mr. Domingo Silva, is a 7-figure Facebook marketer. He's going to create a group called, he's already created it, the UCrewMVMNT Marketing Academy. Now, this is completely voluntary. It has nothing to do with Viseo and corporate. This is something that I'm implementing for our group. If you want to be involved in the UCrewMVMNT Marketing Academy, it's a monthly fee of $24.99, and it gets you access to a private Facebook group. Now, what is that private Facebook group going to do? He's going to be doing ongoing trainings on a daily and a weekly basis to teach you guys how to start using Facebook ads to go out there and get customers and go out there and get people who want to join your team. It goes all the way from literally how to create an ad, what type of things should be on the copy. The copy is the actual verbiage of the ad. Then how to put an actual targeting strategy together, the things that you should look for. He's going to have weekly calls. It's pay as you go. So if you do it one month and you don't like it or you didn't see anything, don't do it next month. But for $24.99, you guys are going to have access to be able to a 7-figure Facebook marketing coach so that you can get lead flow. Imagine on a daily basis, you have 2 to 5 people coming to you saying, hey, can we talk? I want to learn about your CBD project. Hey, can we talk? Can you send me information about what you're doing? Right? That's insane, guys. That's absolutely ridiculous. And that's how the big dogs build network marketing. And so let me know, for those of you guys that are interested, send me a message directly and I'll connect you with that particular group, and you can start taking it to the next level. Okay. So it's a huge deal. Now, finally, I want to give you guys one piece of coaching before we're done, because I want to make sure that you guys understand that this business is really going to go as far as your development, okay? So when you're out talking to people, okay, you have to understand that every single person, all of you guys have different personality traits, right? You're a different category of person. And so in network marketing, there's 4 types of people. And if you understand these 4 different types of people, you'll not only understand how these types of people receive information, but you will also know who you are, because you fall into a category, okay? And you'll also know how to share information with these people, okay? Because one size doesn't fit all, right? We have to be able to share a message with somebody that is going to resonate and it's going to sit well with them. So there's 4 types. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each type, so you guys should be taking notes, and then find out, you ask yourself who you think you are. Now, you can be a little bit of a combination, so you can be a part this and part that. Yeah, sometimes you can, but for the most part, you guys are all going to fall in a category. So I'm going to read them off to you, and then when we're done, I want you guys to type in there and tell me what you believe that you are. Then I'm going to go through again, and I'm going to tell you if you are sharing or you're prospecting with this type of person, these are the type of things you should talk about. If you're prospecting with this type of person, these are the type of things that you should talk about. And we're going to go through them, okay? So number 1, the first category of person is what we call a shark, okay? It's kind of self-explanatory. Sharks are take charge, no nonsense type of people, okay? Sharks are money motivated. Usually, they are not interested in the details, right? So here's what I mean. I'm taking calls all day, every day. A shark usually goes, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, love it. So how much does it cost? What do I got to do? Yeah? All right, let's go shoot it in. We're ready to go. That's a shark, okay? Sharks are usually like your CEOs, managers, directors, sales directors. Those are usually the sharks, okay? So a shark is somebody who's not necessarily interested in the details, right? They're just money motivated. They're focused, they're driven, and they're just going to go, okay? Now, the second is a dolphin, okay? A dolphin, okay, is fun-loving, okay? These are the people that are the life of the party. They're loud, they're fun, they're always in the middle of the conversations, they're making people laugh, right? You guys are probably knowing already who's dolphins on our team because they send more Bitmojis than anybody else, right? And I know that really, really inspires Jesus Guerrero. He loves Bitmojis. So if you guys want to somebody put if you guys want to brighten up Jesus Guerrero's day, okay, just send him a Bitmoji every morning directly to him, and he'll love you for it. Because Jesus is a type as well. So dolphins are fun, okay? They just want to have fun, and they're going to be attracted to Viseo for a specific type of reason, okay? Now, the next one is an urchin, okay? Urchins are facts, 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 facts. They're the ones that will say to us, well, you know, guys, everything sounds great, but I've got to be a product of the product. I've got to wear it. I've got to try it. You know, I've got to take it, and I've got to do this, and I've got to take it to my buddy, and I've got to dot the I's and cross the T's, okay? That's an urchin. So if you are a shark and you're trying to talk to an urchin, right? Sharks could care less about details. And urchins are like this with their head in the details. That's all they want to do, okay? So Jesus already said urchin, which is why he loves Bitmojis. So facts, 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 facts. Very slow. They make decisions slow, okay? That doesn't mean that they're not sharp. They just process things differently, okay? And then finally, a whale. A whale wants to save the world, okay? They're a people person, okay? They put other people ahead of them. They're willing to give away things, right? A lot of times you see whales are teachers, maybe nurses, you know, people that just, see, Elise said she's a whale, okay? So, see, these are the 4 character traits, and you've got to quickly try to figure out, okay, with a little dolphin too. Yeah, I think Elise, you're definitely a dolphin too. She just sent a Bitmoji to the chat group. Just kidding. Well, now I'm torn. I'm a whale-pin. So, so listen, you guys have got to understand who you're talking to in a connect call or anything. So if you guys have done connect calls with me, okay, lately, you guys noticed that I'm spending a lot more time just asking questions of the person? So, oh, how do you guys know each other, right? Oh, what do you like to do for fun? Where do you work? Oh, cool, because I'm always trying to find some common ground with these people. But what I'm also trying to do is find out where they're at, what category they are, because I know how to speak to that person. Okay, so I'm going to give you the gold now. Okay, so when you're talking to a shark, okay, when you're recruiting a shark, when you're piquing a shark's interest, you talk about comp plan. Okay, you talk about bonuses. You talk about 3% global revenue share. You talk about how I've made $25,000, how your friend or you have made a couple $1,000s in your first couple of weeks. You talk about how fast the team is growing, and you talk about how they can be at the very top in the very beginning so that they can leverage all of that, and how it's going to turn directly into cash money. Okay, so you don't stay in the details. So what do I mean by that? You don't necessarily need to spend a ton of time talking to a shark about the science behind liposomal technology. You could say to them, liposomal technology is basically a transportation mechanism that helps ensure that whatever you put in your mouth gets into your bloodstream 100%. So the CBD we have, it's a game changer because it's 100% absorption. That's it, right? You don't need to go into, details. Sometimes you'll hear me say it was created in 1960 for cancer patients because they found it. Nope, we don't need that. A shark is to the point, straightforward. Tell me the numbers. How much can I make? What's the comp plan like? How many other people are winning? Things like that, okay? Now, when you're talking to a dolphin, okay, a dolphin, you talk about trips, right? Hold on. Jesus said, I took this test and came out equal parts whale and shark. I think I'm a dolphin, though, too. Jesus, I think you just want to be everything. All right, so dolphins, okay, you talk to them about our convention that's coming up and about how fun it's going to be. You talk to them about how we're wearing team t-shirts and how at night, we're all going to go into Vegas and we're going to just have a blast together, and it's just going to be fun, and we're going to take selfies and UCrewMVMNT, and that's what you talk to a dolphin about. See, dolphins are going to love the event tomorrow, because it's social. They're going to look around and be like, oh my gosh, there's so many people here. Wow, they're going to be on overload, right? That's why meetings are important. See, because sometimes people like this, the people who don't necessarily like Zooms are dolphins, because dolphins are social. They need to be able to talk to people and walk up and shake hands and give hugs. And, that's what they do. And they kind of feed off of that. So when you're talking to a dolphin, you talk about our company trips, you talk about our conventions, our company parties, you talk about rank advancements, team, identity, we're the movement, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Now urchins, okay, again, you talk about how solid the company is. You talk about how the industry is going in the right direction. You talk about how Dallin has taken 2 companies to $1 billion. He's been in the industry for 30 years. You talk about how 65% of every $100 that comes into the company goes back into the compensation plan. You talk about how, Melissa said, I'm a dolphin for sure. You talk about how, that all of the initial investors have already been paid back. You talk about how we've made 100 million in revenue already, how we've made multiple 6-figure earners. That's where you might have to then also talk to somebody about the science behind the products. So that's going to be your urchin. I'll tell you guys 100%. I do not get along with urchins, okay? Jesus is one of my best friends, okay? But you should see us on the golf course, okay? I'm like, cool. He's like, what'd you get? I'm like, a bogey. And he's like, no, you didn't. You got a 7. And I'm like, no, I got a 5, right? And he's like, no, you got a 7. I'm like, no, I was over there. And we'll fight, because I'm like, nah, man. And he's like, and Jesus will pull out the rule book of golf, and he'll be like, section 8, paragraph 2 says that if, right? And so that is, okay, he says, bro, just count your strokes. So I don't really mesh well in recruiting environments with urchins. I just don't. I know myself. If any of you guys that have run with me in the past, you know this. Who does really well with an urchin is Francoise. Francoise does really, really good with an urchin. Ricky doesn't do well with urchins either. So again, as you're building, that's why it's so important you understand the system, because you might say to them, hey guys, I've got a 2 o'clock call today with my buddy Joe. He's an urchin, by the way, and he wants to go and talk about the scientific facts. I'll see that and go, not me. I'm busy, right? That's the last person you want, is me to get on the phone with your buddy Joe, who wants to talk about all the facts and talk about, all the superfoods. And that's just not me, okay? So you guys have got to know that as well. And then finally, whales. What do you talk to whales about? You talk to them about how we're building wells in Africa. You talk to them about how our mission as a team is to educate families so that we can start to head off, diseases before they hit with our products. We talk about, how we want to help people, how our goal is to equip and develop leaders and, merge families and save families with financial, some of you guys maybe you do, I don't know, but I do have a little bit of whale in me, because I feel like my mission, I feel like I'm a shark so that I can be a whale. Okay, because I do want to help people. I believe that the number one reason why people divorce is because of finance, right? And if we can figure out a way to help people to get an extra $500 a month, I believe in some way, shape, or form that I was able to help save a family, right? And so, I'm a shark to be a whale, right? Because I do want to help. But you just have to know who you're talking to, and you want to know, because people receive things differently, right? An urchin or even a whale might take a shark as somebody who is pushy, right? Or somebody who is rude, right? I remember one of my mentors used to say to me, Mario, you can't shark a whale. You can't shark an urchin, right? You just can't. You've got to figure out a way to evolve. And as you guys personally develop as leaders and you start to build a bigger team and you start getting into more situations, you're going to learn how to be a little bit more agile. So if you are a dolphin, tone it down, right? If you're a dolphin and you love to have fun and you're talking to an urchin, you've got to get on their level. It's not for them to get on yours, because they're in their eyes, they're like, hi, nice to meet you. And they want to talk about the details. And you're like, yeah, we had a great event. It was so awesome. And oh my gosh, I was crying. And they're going to be like, what the heck is this person on? And you could say you're on V3. But see, the idea is understand who you're talking to, understand who you are. Okay. Now, I know a lot of you guys said it already, but how many of you guys, other than Elise and Jesus? Okay. So let's see what we have here. So Jesus says he's an urchin, but he also thinks he's everything. Elise, with a Y, a whale with a little bit of dolphin. Elise with an E, a whalepin. Okay. Let's see who else. We have Melissa says she's a dolphin. Jackie Hernandez, what are you? You didn't say. Who else? Okay. So phone Robert. I'm not sure who that is. Whale shark. Tanya, what are you? Neil, what are you? Nicole, what are you? Type it in here, guys. Esther, what are you? Okay, so you said I was an urchin. I have to look at okay, raise a whale. I like to think I'm a whale shark, okay. Whale shark, shark whale, Jacqueline, okay. Sharkpin, okay, Shinsuke, okay. Glad you are sharing this because I was frustrated. See, somebody said, I'm glad you shared this because I was really frustrated with somebody that was just all about wanting details about product. Now I'm a shark and I was getting frustrated. See, absolutely, guys. And this is how you're going to get better, right? Shark for sure, shark dolphin, Jason, what are you, bro? I think you might have typed in an emoji, but on here it doesn't come up. Neil says whale dolphin, I think. Tanya said I'm 25% of all. Boo! Pick a side. I signed. I didn't ask a single question. Yep, Nicole didn't. She just heard CBD and she knew I was involved. And she says, is Steph going to be at the events? I said, yep. She said, I'm in. There are meds for that. All right, guys. All right, so I hope this was good. So Tanya said urchin shark. I could see that. So I hope this was beneficial. Tomorrow night, guys, all day long. Get everybody to the event. I'm telling you right now, you get somebody in that room, they are going to sign up. Those of you guys that are not in the area, obviously I'm still going to be working. Utilize the diamond text. Set up the appointment first. Lisa said she's a mermaid. That's not even on there. LOL, just kidding. Dolphin, whale, shark. Okay, fine. We're still going to get people on Connect calls all day tomorrow. But here's the deal, guys. He or she who brings the most people wins. If you own the most real estate in that room tomorrow, you're going to make the most amount of money. Remember we said the 100% of people that you pick up show up. And I would encourage you guys to be there by 6:30 because it will be standing room only. So 6:30 is when we're going to start the sign-in. And otherwise, guys, make it a great night. Let me know if you guys are interested in let me know if you guys are interested in the Facebook training. Otherwise, have a great night. God bless, guys. Bye-bye.